Hi YouTube, hi VC, it's Rob here with another video, and this video is going to be stuff I picked up from car boot sales over the last couple of weeks. But this video is being filmed on the 12th of July and it's this time 24 hours ago. Really excited about the England game, playing in the final of Euro 2020, which was actually played in 2021. Due to the pandemic. So yeah, I got up yesterday morning full of optimism, bought the morning paper, which as you can see, that was the mood of the country in the UK. It was coming home. I know that the sort of words to the song Three Lions, I don't think people actually listen to the actual words because it's pretty sort of self-deprecating. The fact that English football hasn't won a major trophy for, I think it's 55 years now. And I'm sure anyone watching this who's French or Swedish or particularly Scottish, Welsh, Irish, have had a great day today. My day has sucked big time. If you do follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen a little bit of a post-mortem, looking through last week's newspapers. This video is going to be about vinyl records, but I just want to sort of put it out there how distraught I am, really. I mean, I'm a big England fan. I've seen England, I've watched England live. I do actually own a shirt that was worn by an England player. So this was a very notorious game in 2007, and this shirt was worn by Mr. Sean Wright Phillips. So I had a friend who worked at Manchester City at that time and managed to get hold of that shirt for me. So yeah, a very sort of infamous game that we actually lost. As per usual, Steve McLaren was manager. So yesterday's game, early goal, full of optimism. But Italy were the better team, they were stronger. Their coach had more idea than our coach. I mean, do you want me to show records, or should I talk about football for a bit? I mean, I've been that sort of excited about the Euros that it made me actually pick up a football record from the car boot sale. It was this one, this time. So this is from 1982. Kevin Keegan on the front there, the 1982 World Cup. And even on this, they're going on about the World Cup in '66. It's a real albatross around our necks. And as yesterday's game went on and Italy equalised and penalties loomed, I knew that we wouldn't win on penalties, and I was proved right. The coach, Gareth Southgate, has come under some criticism. It's difficult to sort of criticise Southgate really when we reached a World Cup semi-final in 2018. And followed it up 3 years later with a final appearance, but all the stars were lined up. We had a relatively easy route to the final. Yeah, we beat Germany, but Germany aren't the force they were. You know, we battered Ukraine. We got through against a stubborn Denmark team, but when we played Italy, it was certainly after the first sort of 30 minutes, I had a feeling it was men against boys, and yeah, the World Cup 18 months ahead. But Brazil and Argentina play in the World Cup, and after watching them play the other night in the Copa America final, I don't hold out much hope of us beating them. So anyway, that's enough about football. Also, I did get a little bit excited and picked up Pavarotti, Nessun Dorma, from the car boot sale, but yeah, that's enough about the football. So I picked up quite a few records from the car boot sales. Most of these were a quid or a couple of quid, so rattle through them. So I picked up this one Jimmy Smith. Fantastic. So, is it fantastic? Is Jimmy Smith fantastic? There's the label. I'm a bit hot and cold on Jimmy Smith. This is my second Jimmy Smith album. Maybe I'm just not picking up the right ones. I did really enjoy Jimmy's Jam. But all in all, decent, but nothing to sort of get me too excited. But it was only £1, so yeah, fantastic by Jimmy Smith. I picked this up for £1. Interesting record. So Sandy and Johnny. So Sandy Denny and Johnny Silvo. So Sandy Denny went on to join Fairport Convention. This is not in fantastic shape, but I have played it and it's not too bad. Needs a clean, but yeah, pretty interesting pick up there. Sandy and Johnny, and it's on the Sega label. Picked this up from a charity shop, one of my favourite films from the mid-80s, 85 in fact, so Letter to Brezhnev. A film that I really enjoyed, but I've not seen it for, I remember watching it when it came out. I enjoyed the music, so I picked this up. It cost me £5 from a charity shop. Final Cannibals are on here. The Redskins, Bring It Down, Carmel, Sandy Shaw, always something there to remind me. Bronski Beat, Certain Ratio. It's a pretty good comp. And like I say, a really good film. It's on MTA. And I've not seen this on vinyl before, so yeah, I picked it up for £5. Picked this up for £2 from the car boot. Very, very pleased with this one. So, No Energy Crisis. So this is a jazz comp. And the label is Impulse. It's in really good condition. And it's got some pretty big hitters on here. Couldn't believe that when I found this in a box of rubbish. So it's got Archie Shepp on here, John Coltrane. Who else is on here? A lot of people I don't know. Sun Ra. But yeah, it's a really good jazz comp. When you see things like this for £2, certainly got to pick it up. So yeah, £2 for a nice comp on Impulse. I paid £5 for this. So it's Janice Joplin, an anthology. So it's a double album, and this came out in 1980. So this is my sort of first Janice Joplin. She's someone that I've never really took much time. I did watch a documentary about a train going to Canada, and she was on it, and the Grateful Dead. I found her pretty engaging. Piece of My Heart, Maybe, enjoyed that. Nice cover, To Love Somebody, Cosmic Blues. Some pretty good tracks on here. I really enjoyed it. You don't see Janice Joplin for £5 very often. It's on CBS. Like I say, it's from 1980. So yeah, nice pickup. Paid £2 for this one. Pet Shop Boys and Disco. So I think this came out in about 87. So I don't mind the Pet Shop Boys. The more I listen to them, I actually quite like them. So this has got West End Girls on it, which I really like. Love Comes Quickly, Opportunities, Suburbia, a couple of other tracks in the night. So yeah, really nice, sort of a bit of a mini greatest hits. A few nice mixes. This was £1. Del Shannon, 10th anniversary album. And I was really surprised how much I enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. Runaway, of course, big hit. But as I was playing this, I just really enjoyed it. I just thought it was really good. number one in 1961, Runaway. And I was thinking, I'll play this and it'll just be Runaway and a lot of stuff I don't like. But as I was playing it, I really enjoyed it. It's on Sunset. So for £1, Del Shannon. Also for £1, the Isley Brothers, Greatest Hits. A little bit of graffiti on the back there. All the hits, of course. This Old Heart of Mine, Behind a Painted Smile, Stop in the Name of Love, Nowhere to Run. A lot of covers on there. There's the label. It's on Regal. So really nice jacket as well. A little bit worn, but for £1, thought, yeah, why not? Picked this up for a couple of £. So this Atlantic comp, which features, yes, this is really quite well known. I have seen this over the years. Vanilla Fudge, Buffalo Springfield, MC5, Zeppelin, Iron Butterfly, Dr. John. So yeah, it's on the Plum Atlantic. So yeah, for a couple of £. Thought it was quite a nice pickup. I used to think that I didn't like Eric Clapton, but I'm changing my mind, and I picked this up for a couple of £. Slow Hand. Got Cocaine on here, J.J. Cale song, Wonderful Tonight, Lay Down Sally. So yeah, maybe I always thought you had to be sort of old, pretty boring and dull to like Eric Clapton. So yeah, looks like I've joined that club. So yeah, Eric Clapton and Slow Hand. One of my favourite sort of first records that I remember getting into in about '76 was Strawberry Letter 23 by Brothers Johnson. So I picked this up on 12-inch. Really pleased to find this. It's actually a cover version. I can't remember who the guy is, but back in sort of '76, '77, I absolutely love that track. So to find it on 12-inch, really pleased. Found this for £1, which was a nice find, really. Sade. So this was a big seller in about, I think it was '84. Your Love Is King, Smooth Operator. Still sounds pretty good. It was in a box, and this woman, I did my usual impersonation of someone totally disinterested, and she said they were all £1, and that was the only one that was decent in there. But yeah, it's a bit of a classic from '84. Picked up a stack of CDs, so I'll just show them quickly. So this was 25p, so 50 hits by The Who. So, you know, it does what it says on the tin, but for 25p for a double Who album, you know, literally giving them away. A Black Keys album for 50p. I do quite like early Black Keys. So this one's called, is it, I can't read that. Is it Rooper Factory? Anyway, that's what it is. I paid a couple of £. For this Prodigy World's on Fire. There was a guy selling some really good CDs. So this is a DVD, a live CD and a DVD, but for a couple of £. Yeah, like Prodigy. And he had a load of C6 Steve CDs, and I do like C6 Steve. Don't have anything on vinyl by him. And I only had a couple of CDs. So this one as well, 50p. So I was thinking, I never see anyone showing C6 Steve. And then the day I picked these up, Scott Spinner One, George, the big England fan, he showed an album by C6 Steve. So yeah, and this one as well, Doghouse Music. So yeah, I'd like to get some vinyl by him. And finally, for £1, Voodoo Child, like a best of Jimi Hendrix. So maybe I'm going to start getting into him as well as Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and everyone else who I used to say I didn't like. So those are some of the stuff I picked up from boot sales recently. I've still got other stuff to show, but that's it for now. I wanted to do a video just after the England game, share my thoughts, drown my sorrows, and yeah, it's all part of the healing process. So if you've got any comments about what I showed, my thoughts on England, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching my video, and bye for now.